In the beginning of the movie, we see a man named Ish who lives in the middle of the jungle. He is a biologist, and because of his research, he is living far away from the city. One day, during his research, a poisonous snake bites him in the jungle. He gets very scared, and his phone also falls down. Now he is not able to call anyone for help. He himself tried to remove his poison and bit his hand. But it had no effect. Even after going home, he bit his hand, but now it was too late. The poison was spreading in his body, and he started getting strange hallucinations. He was lying like this for many days. One day, many scientists went there to take him. He was a little conscious about this. He was still alive, but he had no power in his body. He tried to call these people with courage, but he was not able to make a sound. And just like that, everyone left, thinking that Ish is not here. The scene is cut, and the scene is shown. The poison had come out of the cut of his hand, and the little poison that had gone to the brain was now getting cured. He was getting some hallucinations. As soon as he regained consciousness, he decided to go to the city hospital. He cleaned his car and left for the city. But he saw a strange thing, that there was no car on the roads. And when he reached the city, there was no movement there. He did not see a single living person. All the buildings were empty. Seeing this, he got scared. A pandemic had spread here. This pandemic was so dangerous that it killed the entire population in a few days. Ish was a biologist. He thought that he had been away from the population for many days. That's why this disease could not attack him, and he survived. Now the population was over. There was no government here, and there was no owner of anything. Ish immediately thought of his parents. When he reached home driving his car, he saw that his parents had been dead for many days, and the condition of their bodies had also become very bad. But then he dared and dug a grave outside the house and buried them. Even after this, he saw the whole city. No other survivor was alive. Thinking this, he decided to go to another city. He made a plan to go to Las Vegas. He left with some necessary things and a gun. But the bridge that used to go to Las Vegas was also sealed. He was very angry and took a long way. As soon as he reached Las Vegas, he saw that everyone was dead here too. Malls, big hotels, casinos, everything was empty. He got tired and went to a hotel. He spent the night there and enjoyed the expensive things because now everything was free for him. He did not expect to find anyone. But the next night, he met two people. Both of them survived the disease. The girl told her sad story that she saw her family die on a video call, and now there was no hope of living for him. That man also wanted to die, because it was impossible for him to live in such a lonely world. That night, these people also stopped with Ish, but as soon as the morning came, their intentions seemed dangerous to Ish. That man had a gun, and he wanted the death of all three to be easy. But Ish wanted to live, so he got up and went out of there. And behind him, he heard the sound of bullets. It meant that he had committed suicide. This incident broke him even more. Now he clearly felt that he was left alone in the world. Driving a fast car, he returned home. On the way, a dog came in front of his car. That dog was also completely alone like Ish. Ish made him his own, and he got a new hope of living. Ish started his life in a new way. He started reading survival books. There was no shortage of food and drink. There was no need to earn now. He used to work every day and roam around the town, hoping to find a survivor. But he used to come back disappointed every day. One day, when he was drinking tea with his dog on the window, suddenly his dog started barking. He realized that there was a human there. Smoke was coming out of a house far away. It means that there could be a human there. He immediately took out his car and went to the house where there was smoke. Fortunately, there was a girl there. The girl got scared seeing him, but he made him believe that he did not come to harm her. He is also a lonely man and is looking for another survivor. Hearing this, the girl allowed him to come to her house.
The girl's name was Emma. From the conversation, we know that the pandemic has been going on for about a year. Emma and Ish did not see any other survivor in the whole year. They were very happy that they found another survivor. Otherwise, it was very difficult to live alone. They were going into depression. Because it is important for a person to live in society. Being alone, their mental state was getting very bad. They decided to live together in Ish's house, because Ish's house was close to the general store where the food supplies were lying. And Ish had kept a lot of things in his house which made it easier for them to live. Emma also came to Ish's house. When they started living together, their life got better than before. Emma used to support Ish a lot. She used to fix Ish's appearance. And both of them started renovating the house, because Ish did not pay attention to his house for the whole year. Both used to get up every morning and work together and fulfill their targets. Both of them also thought that if only these two are left in the whole world, then they should also increase the population. Earlier, it was their decision, but when Ish found out that Emma was pregnant, he was very scared. He was afraid that his children will be able to survive in this strange world, or not. Emma gave him courage that everything will be fine. Ish, who was a biologist, started reading books and understanding how to give birth to a child, because he knew that now these two are alone and they will have to do this work. At the same time, Ish was also trying to make both the houses perfect. Ish had also installed solar panels so that there is no shortage of electricity in the house. Because the pandemic had been going on for a long time, the city was starting to look like a jungle, and the animals of the jungle were coming towards the urban areas. This was a big danger for them. That's why they made a fence all around the house and kept some weapons to protect themselves from the animals. These people had also raised many wild animals with which their needs were being fulfilled. And these people also used to be very busy in the absence of humans. The whole area was green, and the air here was also very clean. Their health was also very good. Their life was somehow perfect. But then one day, they had to face another big problem. Countless rats came to the city. Seeing them, Ish panicked a lot. To keep these rats away from the house, Ish set fire to the air gates of his house. But it only worked for one night. Emma told him that we will also find a solution for this. In the morning, Ish left the house. He left many cats around. The cats started eating these rats, and finally this problem was solved. Finally, that day came when Emma had to give birth. Ish took care of it himself, and we are shown that he had a very lovely daughter. Both were very happy to see this. They got a new hope of living. After this, they went on the streets and wrote down the address of their house, in the hope that if a survivor came here, they could reach their house for food and water. 6 years later, Ish was going to the jungle for some work, when a wild animal suddenly appeared in front of his car. Afraid, Ish came out and saw the animal. He was still alive but in great pain. So Ish shot him to ease his pain and killed him. A girl was watching all this from a distance. Hearing the sound of a gun, she got scared and ran into the jungle. Ish also saw her running and immediately ran after her to catch her. This girl thought that Ish would harm her, but Ish was not like that. He was also looking for survivors. When he gave this hungry girl an apple to eat, the girl realized that Ish is not a bad person. Ish wanted to take her home, but the girl did not sit with him in the car. She sat in the trunk. When they returned home, the girl was not ready to come out of the trunk. At home, we saw that in so many years, Ish and Emma had 2 children, and now they were going to have a 3rd child. They had written their address everywhere in the town, and seeing the same address, 2 more survivors came to live with them. Their names were George and Marina, and now for a year they were living with Ish and Emma, because there was no shortage of anything here. Anyway, now Ish had also brought the girl from the jungle, but the girl had not yet left the trunk. She spent the whole night in the trunk. Marina came to give her food in the morning. The girl got scared and threw the food. Then Marina explained to her and told her story. She said that she and George were wandering in this lonely world for many months. Then they got the address of Ish and Emma, and they started living with them.
She also said that these 2 are very good people and there is no shortage of anything here. Hearing her, the girl calmed down a bit and started meeting them. But the strange thing was that the girl had not spoken much yet, nor did she tell her name. One day, Marina saw her luggage and there were strange and poor drawings in it. Along with that, she got a letter in which the name of that child was written. In that letter, it was written that during the pandemic, her father abused her, because of which now she sells herself. This letter was written by her mother, in which she wrote that when she dies, whoever finds her should take care of her. Knowing this, everyone started taking more care of Evie. That same night, Emma gave birth to a 3rd child, which made everyone very happy. 1 year passed like this. One day, they got the news that someone had come to their area. Everyone got scared. Small children were sent inside, and all the adults came out with guns. To see who had come, they found out that this was a group of survivors in which there were 4 people. These people also came after seeing the address of Ish and Emma. One of them was a doctor, Molly.
He said that in all these years, he has only met these 4 living people. And now he is meeting Ish's family for the first time. His face and words were clearly showing that he would not harm anyone. So Ish and Emma also included them in their family. Anyway, there was no shortage of anything here. Now everyone could make a big society together. Ish explained the rules of survival to these new people, that always keep your weapons with you, because now this world has become like a jungle. Wild animals can come out anytime. Whenever you have to go out to get supplies, you will always have to go in a group. Otherwise, any wild animal or other danger can harm them. After telling all these rules, everyone went out to get supplies. Molly, who was a doctor, bought a lot of things from the mall and the hospital which could be of use to their community, and with which everyone could be treated. Years passed by, and we came to know that there were a lot of children in this group. Other couples also had children. Now their community was growing. Ish used to teach his children and used to tell them how the communities used to be, how humans used to survive. He used to teach them so that they do not have any difficulty in the future. Their life was going on normally. There was a whole jungle around the house, and one day a very big lion entered their house from that jungle. Thank God at the right time, Ish's eyes fell on him. Ish reached there to save the children, but the lion attacked him. Before the rest of the people could do anything, the lion injured him badly. Seeing this, everyone got scared. When everyone reached there, the lion ran away from there. Emma picked up the gun in anger and went to the jungle and killed the lion. At the same time, everyone saved Ish's life with the help of Molly, and then his treatment started. After many weeks, Ish got well as before. Now 17 years had passed. Everyone's children had grown up. We know that after so many years, Ish's eldest daughter, Heather, started coming close to a boy from her group. Their friendship had become very deep, and no one had any objection to their friendship, because now they had to build relations with each other. Heather and that boy now wanted to explore this world, and they hoped that maybe they would find more survivors. That's why they wanted to go out of the town. No one had any objection to this. Everyone gave them guns and important things and sent them on a journey. But after their departure, another problem arose. They had all the resources, but now the lack of water began to appear. They went to the dam and found out that the water of the dam was running out, and this problem could have been fatal for them. A few days later, another group of survivors came to their area. They had 2 trucks, but they lacked petrol. For this, they came to ask Ish. In return, they said that we can solve the problem of your water, because we have a drill machine and the water can still be extracted by digging the ground. Ish didn't mind this offer. He kept these people in his community, but he warned everyone to be careful. It is possible that these survivors are dangerous. Then it is shown that now these people were drilling in Ish's house according to the deal. After many days of hard work, finally the water came out, and everyone was very happy. The deal was completed. Ish's people also gave them oil, and that night everyone celebrated together. As soon as it was morning, these people had to leave here. But Ish saw that the leader of this group, Charlie, was secretly leaving his room at night, and outside a man was watching him. When he goes and sees, he finds out that he has tortured Evie. Ish immediately told his entire community about this. It was really very dangerous.
Evie told that Charlie was saying that now he will not go anywhere from here, because there are a lot of supplies here, and he also has a lot of guns. Hearing this, everyone was scared, and Ish felt that now he should kill Charlie. If he does not kill Charlie, then Charlie will kill the entire community, which has been made after so many years. Everyone was waiting to kill Charlie. But some people said that there are very few people left in this world. If we kill Charlie, then the population will decrease even more. Then Ish said that if we do not kill Charlie, then we will all die. Then everyone made a plan and went outside and surrounded Charlie from all sides. Before Charlie could say anything, Ish took his life with a hammer and buried him. After doing all this, Ish felt very bad. He had killed someone for the first time for his survival. He knew that this was not wrong. He did all this to save his community. Still, he was sad. Early in the morning, Ish and everyone told Charlie's group that they had killed their leader Charlie because he had tortured a girl from their community. Hearing Charlie's death,
His entire group was not sad. Instead, some people said that Charlie had taken a lot of advantage by becoming a leader. He also tortured the girls of his group. So everyone was happy with Charlie's death except his friend, who shouted in anger and opposed. Ish now told Charlie's entire group that we have no enmity with anyone. You can all live here in peace, but not this boy, because he has the same filth as Charlie. He can be a threat to us. This was the opinion of the rest. As punishment, he threw Charlie's friend out of his community. Initially, the boy ran away, but later he understood that he would not be able to survive alone outside, so he came back. But Ish did not accept him again for the security of his community. It was shown that all the children of the community were trying to make a plane from old research. They were sure that in a few days they would prepare the plane. But before that, their community had to face another big problem. Many people were infected with the same virus that had spread 20 years ago. So far, all the survivors were immune. Molly had a lot of medicines with which she treated everyone, but Ish's son got very sick. His condition was very bad, which broke the whole community. Meanwhile, Ish's elder daughter Heather came back home alone. She was crying. Everyone asked her about her partner. Crying, she said that when they left on the journey, they searched many cities, searched for survivors, saw every house, but found no survivor. They were writing the address of their house everywhere. Then they reached a place where they found a man in the jungle. That man killed Heather's partner. He said that this is Charlie's revenge. It was clear that he was the only man whom Ish had taken out of his community. Heather said, "What would I do to save my life? I also killed him and then returned home quickly." Everyone was very sad to hear this. They were not even out of this sorrow, that Ish's other son also died. The matter did not stop here. After the death of Ish's son and the death of 3 members, Ish was completely broken by this incident. Now he did not want to live in this world. He wanted to leave everything, but Emma supported him. Like when they were alone, then Emma said, "Look, when we didn't get anyone, then we both started life together. And today we have become such a big group. We have to move this world forward. If you give up like this, then who will teach the children of the group?" Hearing this, Ish got a little courage. He went to see the sunrise on the mountain. That sunrise was different from the sunrise of the old world. At first, the colors of nature seemed dull. Now everything seemed fresh. Seeing this, Ish realized that this is not the old world that he was teaching. This was wrong. Now he had to teach his children to survive in the new world. He returned home and gave a speech to the children. We were still going in the wrong direction. We were trying to live like the old world, but when the old world is not there, then why the training to survive in it? This is a new world, and we have to go according to it. Ish said, "From now on, you will learn what nature will teach you, and what is necessary to survive in this world." The communication had completely stopped, so he decided to make his communication network. He made a new radio again, which strengthened his communication. After this, Ish started holding new social events every day, so that the children understood how humans survive together. Now Ish did not keep his efforts only to himself. He also started renovating his city outside the community. He rebuilt the hotels again. Then he decided to repair the surrounding cities as well. In the post-credits scene of the film, we were shown that Ish is with his grandson. He is telling him the whole story. He says to his grandson, "This world is now of our generation. Now it is your job to move it forward." The story ends here. If you enjoyed this story, then do like the video. And to see such easy and interesting explanations, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.